Hello and welcome to Informatica Customer Support videos. Today I'm going to be discussing the Test Data Management Data Subset for SAP product version 6.1D. Specifically, how to configure the timing of threads to lengthen the time before going to a stop state. My name is George Klein. During this session, we're going to be talking about what entities require longer times for tasks to go into a ready state, allowing threads to start processing the tables. Why is it important to extend the timing of the threads? And when was the enhancement added to the product? And what you should do if you're missing this enhancement. First, some entities have many tables associated with the entity. So when the project that contains that entity is being processed, it takes quite some time, several minutes, for all the tasks which contain a underlying table to go into a ready state. Threads that are started remain idle until those tasks go into a ready state. Now, if the threads remain idle too long, they automatically go to a stop state, and when the tasks or tables in the project finally go to a ready state, there's only one or two threads remaining idle to pick up the tables to start processing them. When this happens, the throughput of the job or the project becomes diminished because there's not as many threads started to process the tables in parallel. Therefore, it's important to extend the timing of the threads so the threads will remain in an idle state longer, so they do not automatically time out and go into a stop state, thus allowing the threads to pick up the underlying tables of the project when they go into a ready state. This is a relatively new enhancement that's been added just recently. If you have the 6.1D version of Test Data Management Data Subset for SAP, and you do not see the configuration global parameter I'm going to show you, then you will want to create a service a service request requesting that enhancement to be sent to you. This enhancement also has had some changes to improve the performance time of how long it takes for the underlying tasks to go to a ready state as well. Now let's go over to our SAP system and show you how to make the configuration change to extend the time it takes for the threads to go from an idle state to a stop state. Okay, so in order to extend the timing of the threads, we need to go into the product, and we do that by going to the the data subset main area menu by entering the transaction /n/get st main, and this takes us to the product's main area menu. Now we go to the setup folder and expand that, and we go to the Informatica ILM global parameters. This brings up the factory delivered parameters for the product. From here we go ahead and put it into the update mode in order to be able to change the parameters, and you come down to the wait time threads. This would be blank when it is first delivered to the customer, when you first install the product, and you probably want to make this about 30 minutes. So this new number we put in here is the number of minutes that the threads will remain in an idle state if no tables are being processed before they will go into a stop state and then have to be restarted if you want to pick up the new threads. So we go ahead and put in 30 minutes, and we click on the Save button. We can go out, and that's all there is to it. Now, when a project is being processed, and there are many tables in that project, they're waiting to go into a ready state, so the threads that have been started will remain idle for 30 minutes before they will go into a stop state, giving it enough time for the project to have all of its tables go into a ready state that need to be done so. So the timing only begins when a table is not being processed by the thread. So when you get down to the last tables and the threads, there are no more tables to process, the threads will wait for 30 minutes in an idle state before going to a stop state. Now you can always manually stop those threads at any time. I hope this support video has been helpful to you. We'd love to hear from you. You can contact us at supportvideos@informatica.com or contact us at our Twitter account at https://twitter.com/infasupport. Thank you and have a good day.